Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. So, we continue to read Bhagavad-Gita as it is, book written by His Glorious Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, and today we start reading chapter 5. Chapter 5 is name is Karma Yoga, Action in Krishna Consciousness. Today we'll read three verses, first, second, and third. So, let's start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Arjuna Uvacha. Sanyasam karmanam Krishna punaryogam cha samsati. Yes, Shreya etayor ekam tanme buhi sunishchitam. Translation. Arjuna said, O Krishna, first of all, you ask me to renounce work. And then again you recommended work with devotion. Now will you kindly tell me definitely which of the two is more beneficial? Now will you kindly tell me beneficially which of the two is more beneficial? Purport. In this first chapter of the Bhagavad-Gita, the Lord says that work in devotional service is better than mental speculation. Devotional service is easier than the latter because, being transcendental in nature, it frees one from reaction. In the second chapter, preliminary knowledge of the soul and its entanglement in the material body were explained. How to get out of this material encagement by Buddhi Yoga or devotional service was also explained herein. In the third chapter, it was explained what a person how is situated on the platform of knowledge no longer was any duties to perform. And in the fourth chapter, the Lord told Arjuna that all kinds of sacrificial work culminate in knowledge. However, at the end of the fourth chapter, the Lord advised Arjuna to wake up and fight being situated in perfect knowledge. Therefore, by simul simultaneous by simultaneously stressing stressing the importance of both work in devotional and in action in knowledge, Krishna was perplex, per, per, perplexed Arjuna and confused his determination. Arjuna understands that renunciation in knowledge involves sensation of all kinds of work performed as sense activities. But if one performs work of devotional service, then how is work stopped? Mm. In other words, he thinks that sannyasa or renunciation in knowledge should be all, altogether free from all kinds of activity, because work and renunciation appear to him to be incom incompatible. Incompatible. He appears to he appears not to have understood that work in full knowledge is non-reactive and is therefore the same as inaction. He inquires, therefore, whether he should his work, says work altogether or work with full knowledge. Next verse. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Sannyasah Karma Yogascha Nishriya Yudho Tayostu Karma Sannyasat Karma Yogo Vishishyate. Translation. Oh, very big purport. Translation. The personality of Godhead replied, the, the renunciation of work and work in devotional service are both good for liberation. But of the two, work in devotional service is better than renunciation of work. Purport. Fruitive activities seeking sense gratification, a cause of material bondage. As long as one is engaged in activities aimed at improving the standard of bodily comfort, one is sure to transmigrate to different types of bodies, thereby continuing con, continuing material bondage perpetually. Srimad Bhagavatam confirms this as follows. Nunam paramatah kurute vikarma yad indriya paritaya prinati asathum manye yada atmanoyam asan api kleshada ajandeha param parabhavastavat abodha jato yavanna jijnasata atmatat Tvam yavat kriyastavat idam mano vai karmatmakam yena sa sharira bandha evam mana karma vasam prayukte avidyayatmani upathyamane pritirnayam mai vasudeve namuchyate dehaya genatavat. People are mad after sense gratification, and they do not know that this present body, which is full of miseries, is a result of one's fruitive activities in the past. Also, this body is temporary. It is always giving one trouble in many ways. Therefore, to act for sense gratification is not good. One is considered to be a falter in life as long as he makes on inquiry about this real identity. As long as he does not know his real identity, he has not worked for fruitive results, for sense gratification. And as long as one is engrossed in the consciousness of sense gratification, one has to transmigrate from one body to another. Also, the mind may be engrossed in fruitive activities and influenced by ignorance. One must develop a love of devotional service to Sudeva. Only then can one have the opportunity to get out of the bondage of material existence. Therefore, jnana or knowledge that one is not this material body, but spirit soul, is not sufficient for liberation. One has to act in the status of spirit soul. Otherwise, there is no escape from material bondage. Action in Krishna consciousness is not Hareva action on the fruitive platform. Activities performed in full knowledge strengthen one's advancement in real knowledge. Without Krishna consciousness, mere renunciation of fruitive activities does not actually purify the heart of a conditioned soul. As long as the heart is not purified, one has to work on the fruitive platform. But actions in Krishna consciousness automatically helps one escape the result of fruitive actions so that one need not descend to the material platform. Therefore, actions in Krishna consciousness is always superior to renunciation, which always entails a risk of falling. Renunciation without Krishna consciousness is incomplete, as is confirmed by Srila Rupa Goswami in his Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Prapanchikataye buddhya harisambandhivastunah mumukshubhih parityago vairagyam bhagukalpate. When persons are eager to achieve liberation, renounce things related to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, thinking them to be material, their renunciation is called incomplete. Renunciation is complete then. It is in the knowledge that everything is existence belongs to the Lord and that no one should claim proprietorship over anything. One should understand that factually nothing belongs to anyone. Then where is the question of renunciation? One who knows that everything is Krishna property is always situated in renunciation. Very important thing. One who knows that everything is Krishna property is always situated in renunciation. Since everything belongs to Krishna, everything should be employed in the service of Krishna. This perfect form of action in Krishna consciousness is far better than any amount of artificial renunciation by a sannyasi of the Mayavadi school. Next verse. Снеях санитя саньяси янадвиш тина канкшати Nirdvandvo hi mahabaho sukham bandha bandhat pramuchate. One who neither hates nor desires the fruits of his activities is now is known to be always non-renounced. Such a person, free from all dualities, easily overcomes 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 material bondage and is completely liberated. Almighty armed Atana. Purport. One who is fully in Krishna consciousness is always an answer because he feels neither hot, hotter nor desire for the results of his actions. Such a renuncier, dedicated to the transcendental loving service of the Lord, is fully qualified in knowledge because he knows his constitutional position in his relationship with Krishna. He knows fully well that Krishna is a wali and that he is part and parcel of Krishna. Such knowledge is perfect because it is quali- qualitatively qualitatively and quantitatively correct. The concept of oneness with Krishna is incorrect because the part cannot be equal to the whole. Knowledge that one is quality yet different in quality is correct transcendental knowledge, leading one to become full in himself, having nothing to aspire to or lament over. There is no quality in his mind because whatever he does for Krishna. Being thus free from the platform of dualities, he is liberated, even in this material world. So we have to do everything like yajna and for pleasure of Krishna, for Krishna's pleasure. And we have to do everything without hates, and we have to do our duties, our prescribed duties, without hates or desires of the fruits of our activities, and without attachment to these activities. We think that I do this for Krishna's pleasure. I do this because Krishna's want this. Because Krishna wants that once I do like this, Krishna is like this, Krishna likes this fruit, he's like these activities when I do like this. And devotees, if a devotee will think like this, um, he become he become a perfect life. He become the success of his life. If we will think that I do for Krishna because Krishna like this. And Srila Prabhupada, by different various type, tell to us about this. Write this comment and purport to the great poem Srimad Bhagavad-Gita. So I think that's all for today. Today was a very important verse. This verses was about how we have to do our prescribed duties and how we do this. How was our mind on this situation, and etc. Thank you for watching this video till the end, and see you on the next time. Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.